Now let's go ahead and do a little bit of a speed comparison between them. Now the OnePlus 7 Pro has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset, an octa-core CPU, and a 6 gigs of RAM on that base model, 8 gigs of RAM on that mid-tier model, and 12 gigs of RAM on that top-tier model. This model has 6 gigs of RAM, where the OnePlus 8T on the other hand has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset, octa-core CPU, and 8 gigs of RAM on the base model and 12 gigs of RAM on the top-tier model. This model has 8 gigs, so let's go and see how much faster the OnePlus 8T or 7 Pro is compared to one another. Okay, now that we're back, let me go ahead and clear out all the apps in the background. I don't know what the OnePlus 7 Pro is doing right now. And anytime it's super close to a phone, it never registers touches. Okay, there we go. Let me go and close all apps. Let me make sure it did it. Let's do phone calls, 3, 2, 1. And I mean, definitely would say maybe the OnePlus 8T was faster. There were a lot more pop-ups here. We do Play Store, 3, 2, 1. And both were kind of close. Maybe the OnePlus 8T was slightly slower than the OnePlus 7 Pro there, but definitely scrolling through, you can see how much smoother the OnePlus 8T is over the OnePlus 7 Pro. I don't know why the 7 Pro is glitching up that much. I don't know what is going on with that phone. It is so much smoother than the OnePlus 8T. It's not even comparable. It's crazy. Now I have a bunch of these third-party apps that we can go ahead and get into. Let's do Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And even just the animations and everything just seems so much smoother on the OnePlus 8T. You can see the 7 Pro is definitely taking its time, still downloading this thing. I think it still has a load after. Okay, so I mean, look at this. This is a pretty big difference between these two. Visually, they don't look like that much of a different type of device, but internally, there are some pretty big differences. And as you can see, the 7 Pro just exit out of that app, which was very weird. I don't know why that happened. You can do Snake First Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And even clicking on it just seemed to pop up this game so much faster on the AT. And we eventually got into it, but the AT was faster there. Gaming wise, you can see, if there's a difference at all. I don't really think there's going to be that big of a difference, but I could totally be wrong here. I've been wrong before. They looked about the same there. We can do stack, 3, 2, 1. And I do have to download this thing, but it's very annoying. I mean, we'll probably let that one breathe. It was kind of, there's just so many random pop-ups, and this is why I literally hate doing speed comparisons sometimes. We can do Paper IO 2, 3, 2, 1, and watch us get another little pop-up here. And actually, the OnePlus 8T was just a little bit faster this time around. Let's get into the actual game and see if there's a difference. And I'm kind of looking at it at an angle, so keep that in mind. And I'll let you guys kind of be the judge. Does one seem faster? Does one seem slower? Let me know in the comment section below, or just hold on 2 seconds. I can probably say that they both look more or less the same when it comes down to this specific game. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. AT is faster. 7 Pro a little bit slower. Okay, we eventually get into it. No problem there. Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. Okay, about the same. 7 Pro is definitely slower there. Facebook, 3, 2, 1. And again, AT is faster. 7 Pro slightly behind. Instagram, 3, 2, 1. AT is faster. 7 Pro slow behind again. We can try to end it off with Real Racing 3, 3, 2, 1. There could be a chance where the 7 Pro has to download it again or something like that. And you can already see that the 7 Pro is, noticeably behind. And of course, we have to download it, so we're just not even going to do that one. And we can try doing things like Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. I think it was even there slightly faster on the OnePlus 8T. And honestly, to kind of sum up this comparison, I mean, I can probably tell you that when it came down to it, the OnePlus 8T is going to be the faster device for sure. I think you're going to be getting a faster performing device. And also, in some cases, you could probably actually get a better RAM management device from the OnePlus 8T from a OnePlus 7 Pro. I pretty much saw that every single time, I was getting a better performance pretty much on the OnePlus 8T. Maybe there was one or twice that the OnePlus 8T was better. And you can see even with Temple Run 2, the OnePlus 7 Pro had to restart it, where the OnePlus 8T was able to keep that in the background. So to kind of sum up it, I'll probably say the OnePlus 8T is noticeably faster than the OnePlus 7 Pro. RAM management is going to be better on the 8T as well. So that pretty much covers it up there. Let's go and hit on the cameras.